Danganronpa. This music doesn't get old. I don't know why. I like it. Anyway, happy Monday. Very, very happy Monday. It's quite a Monday. We're just in July. We're ready to start finishing the trial we started yesterday. Now for the thing I know is not going to work right away. Let's push this button. Oh. Well, what do you know? It worked right away. Yay. Yeah, Kara's ultimate ability would definitely be Ultimate Cosplayer. Anyway, we are in the middle of the third trial. Yeah. And as with all good games, it kept going in my mind, could so-and-so have done it? Where was this person? Should I push that one more? A good game is one that you keep on thinking about even after you're done for the day.
I'm Monami. Once again, I've been put in such an unreasonable situation. Seriously, he's like the king of unreasonableness. Why did it turn out like this? We were supposed to have a fun, friendly school trip, but it turned out all bloody instead.
Aww.
No! This definitely cannot be allowed. That's why I want you to remember this. Everyone, do your very best. Don't lose to yourself. And don't forget to save frequently.
Okay. So we're in the middle of the trial to find out who killed Ibuki and Hyoko. We know it's an imitation murder based off a movie we didn't see until later. Ibuki died from a hanging. Looks like she hanged herself. Hyoko died to a slit throat and then taped to a pillar that was covered up. And my top two suspects were, for me, Mikan and Kazuichi, because everyone else seems to be having really good alibis. Even though Gangster Bro could have done it, because he could have gone back and forth through his own thing. I don't think it was him, because I don't think he'd come back. He's changed. I think he's changed. But we stopped in the middle of the trial because it was a good stopping point. Let's continue the trial and continue pushing forward, and more things should be revealed, and we can wrap this up, be amazed who the killer is, and keep moving forward. The reason the killer did an imitation murder is a reason other than falsifying the murder sequence. Oh yeah, and we were trying to figure out why we think we're in the murderer's trap of making it seem like one thing and it's actually not. Which I didn't understand, and I still don't. Does something like that even exist?
Huh. It suddenly got quiet in here. Did I confuse you? If so, I wish I could die from self-loathing.
You're pretty close.
Man, this again.
If that's the case, it would have been just dandy if they had gone ahead and killed me too. If that happened, the imitation would have been perfect. So why didn't they do that?
Well, it's against the rules to kill 3 people in the first place.
But that rule wasn't added till after this one.
That rule is too harsh. I couldn't get killed because of that.
Seriously, just shut up already! Shut up forever!
Well, you wouldn't be the ultimate commissioner, because commissioner would mean you're like head of the police, or you're the one doing the commissioning. Right? So ultimate cosplayer. Or ultimate craftswoman, something like that.
But I'm thinking about it again, and he's totally right. It feels incomplete.
Because they didn't kill 3 people like the movie did? That's only because of Monokuma's rule.
It's not just that. Come on, try to remember the content of the movie. About the lion that got killed second.
One of them are already taken. It's true. The lion got killed second, but in the actual murder, she got killed first because that was Hyoko.
That's the one Hyoko's body was imitating, right?
Right.
Even though we're calling it an imitation, the lion was actually pinned by arrows, right? But Hyoko's body was suspended by common household duct tape. Maybe they just used a common substitute because it was too difficult to imitate the arrows. Well, that's probably it, but that attitude is what makes this feel incomplete. If falsifying the murder sequence was the killer's plan from the very beginning, they should have taken steps to properly imitate it.
Okay, so we think there's something up because they purposefully imitated the movie, but then didn't do it because they killed him in out of order.
But if we never realized it was a half-assed imitation, their entire plan would have been completely useless.
What are you trying to say? Are you saying the imitation wasn't planned?
I'm saying, Hyoko's murder wasn't.
That's what I thought. I didn't think Hyoko's murder was planned.
What?
I think that was an accident, or like she came upon it. Hyoko's murder wasn't planned.
I understand that imitation wasn't enough, but aren't you making a bunch of assumptions? It's not just the poor imitation. There are also other strange details.
Strange details? Like what?
Like, for example, why did Hyoko go to the music venue?
Because Sonia said there was a mirror that she was going to use. Why did Hyoko go to the music venue?
So, you're saying the truth behind Hyoko's murder is hidden?
I have no freaking clue what you're trying to say.
However, this is getting quite interesting. My 4 dark devas of destruction are getting riled up.
Mm-hmm. That's right, Oshawott. Hyoko wasn't planned. Hyoko went to the music venue. If that's the key to all this, I need to find that out, no matter the cost. Pretty sure we're gonna use Sonia's testimony if that's on here. It's not. Well, dang.
Why did Hyoko go to the music venue? There's no way we'd know that!
Maybe the killer summoned her.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
She was guided by the will of causality.
You're just weird. Okay, I think it's free will, but I want to know which one I should use. We need to find out why Hyoko went to the music venue first.
Why did Hyoko?
It's not the curtain, not that one. Motel room?
There's no way we'd know that!
What is the... Okay, usually in the actual description of this, it makes sense. The key to the motel room that Hyoko was staying in, it was buried deep in her kimono, so it's pretty difficult to retrieve. Okay.
Maybe the killer summoned her.
See, I don't think they were summoned.
If that's not it,
She went on her own free will. I think it's...
maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
I agree with that.
We're off to a great start this Monday.
It's just as Sonia said. She went to the music venue of her own free will.
Kara asks, how did Hyoko die first if she wasn't planned? I think she may have seen something or ran into the killer who was planning to kill Ibuki, and so he or she had to kill her first. And then, you know, Ibuki's in a gullible state. She could just not know what's going on and say, nope, she's not dead, she's just playing dead, it's fine. Or something.
So, exactly as I assumed.
If no one called for her, then why did she go?
Hyoko locked herself in her room because she was being overly cautious of the despair disease, you know? I don't think a person like that would leave their room just because someone called for them.
No, she wouldn't.
There's no way she got abducted?
You say, but she spotted the killer before they killed Ibuki, so the killer would have just came with an excuse. I don't think the killer wanted to, I think the killer maybe have, like, set it up and made it look weird, and they didn't want to not do their plan, maybe? Or maybe the killer thought to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, to make it even harder to figure out.
Hiyoko locked the room she was staying in before she went out.
If she was forcibly taken from her room, there's no way she would have had time to lock it.
The killer could have locked her door, right? Just to hide the fact Hiyoko got abducted.
Then they couldn't have hidden her room key that deep in her kimono. They would have put it somewhere more obvious. Otherwise, there's no point in messing with the crime scene if nobody finds the key.
No, I'm not really trying to kill this person. It's fine. You can go back to your room.
At the time, you were the one who actually took out the key, right? Then something like that.
I won't move. Are you saying my gut was wrong? This will be my first and last highlight of the day. Why won't you just let me shine already?
Because if you're wrong, you're wrong.
No, that's not the issue.
Shut up! Enough with your fancy talk. I'll shut you up right now.
Rebuttal showdown. Oh gosh, we have so many things. I'm gonna go with Sonia's account. I think. Yeah.
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room. Forcibly abducted her! The girl is so small and weak-looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
But Hiyoko's room was locked. The key was deep inside her kimono, remember? It's more likely that Hiyoko locked the door herself.
The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
There's no reason for the killer to put the key in Hiyoko's kimono. The killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Hold on. Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up. There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer.
Allow me to cut through those words! The reason Hiyoko's kimono was messed up was because she wasn't able to properly wear it.
Bacon wrapped salmon for everybody.
Wear her kimono?
Yeah, it's also the reason why she decided to go out on her own.
Hiyoko seemed to be really struggling with wearing her kimono.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that was one of the reasons she locked herself in her room. That is why I informed her. I told her that there was a full-length mirror at the music venue, and I suggested that she use it.
Then the reason her kimono was messed up wasn't because she fought the killer.
Nope.
Yeah, she went to the venue on her own just to fix her messed up kimono.
I get it. I lost. Boil me, burn me, take off my clothes. Do whatever you want to me.
One of those options is not like the other. One of those options doesn't belong.
Hajime, now's your chance. Make her admit defeat. Or better yet, make her do a little something something.
I like Tafumi better when it came to, perverts. He's not as bad as Teru though.
Then, the killer probably couldn't have assumed that Hiyoko would go to the music venue.
Though that may not apply to Sonia, since she provided Hiyoko with that information.
Though I knew she would go there, there is no way I could have predicted when she would arrive.
Don't go doubting Miss Sonia, you cretin. I'll put you and your hamsters 6 feet under.
Kazuichi, it seems you have quite the fashion sense. Do you want me to incinerate your clothes? Perhaps I could do that while you're wearing them.
Bye-bye.
Gundam, please stop! For his sake!
Wow, that's actually really... It's really mean.
What do you mean, for my sake?
Of course! I've already overlooked no less than 10 opportunities to kill you.
Even if the killer couldn't predict it, why did Hiyoko get killed in the music venue?
The only thing I can think of is, it was an unfortunate coincidence.
Coincidence?
That's what I think.
When she went to the venue by herself, she was probably just unlucky and walked in on the crime scene.
She was killed so there wouldn't be any loose ends?
I think she would have actually been killed while looking in the mirror.
It probably happened when the killer was preparing to kill Ibuki. The killer most likely had already placed the hemp bag over her head, and without hesitation,
Killed Hiyoko.
because the killer used that coincidence for their crime, it made this case even trickier.
That's the reason they imitated the movie to falsify the murder sequence.
Well, Kara, what item were you talking about?
Which means that low-down scoundrel didn't plan on committing imitation murders at first.
Then what was the killer actually planning to do? They've been cunning this far. There's no way they'd kill Ibuki without a plan. Do you have any ideas?
Damn, we don't know the most important part.
Killer's plan from the beginning. I'm pretty sure we're very, very close. Well, I hope you're not getting a square. I hope you're getting like some other different version of that. But I know what you're talking about.
Hey, Nagito.
Make sure you get one that doesn't take too many percents, something like that. Oh, but yeah, you definitely need one of those for conventions.
Hey, how long are you gonna stay quiet?
Oh, am I allowed to speak?
Yeah.
I'm so happy I'm getting goosebumps. Everyone actually needs help from scum like me.
Yay! Scum like you.
So what do you think?
I was thinking about it while I had my mouth shut. But now I'm finally able to come to a conclusion. Ibuki definitely didn't commit suicide.
I don't think so either.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I thought there might be a possibility that she faked her death and tampered with the crime scene. But now I remember. There was blood on Ibuki's slippers.
We proved that earlier.
So if she faked her death and walked around the music venue tampering with the crime scene, there'd be bloody footprints left in various places throughout the venue. So that's why I think there's no way she faked her death. There's no way Ibuki committed suicide.
I don't think so either.
You know, we already finished talking about that a while ago.
Yeah.
Really?
Way to pay attention, Nagito. Who's my favorite character? Well, Pink, I am a single male who plays games a lot. Chiaki's really the only choice here.
That's annoying. I guess I should just awkwardly laugh about it then.
Also, happy Monday.
Are you freaking kidding me? There's no limit to how useless you can be.
Wait a minute. If Ibuki had blood on her feet, there'd be footprints all over the place if she kept walking around.
Strange. That's very strange.
So did she just stand still? We still don't actually know the murder weapon for how Hiyoko died.
This is strange? What's strange?
I see. It's not something we finished talking about. Those footprints. There's still an important clue left that we completely overlooked. Just as Nagito said, if she had blood on her feet, she would have left footprints. Then why? Why weren't there any footprints on the... Oh! There's no blood, like, on the stepladder at all. Is that it?
I can prove it with this. If Ibuki used the stepladder to hang herself, it's strange that there weren't any footprints on it.
Oh, Red, to answer your Pink Red, to answer your question even better, Chiaki, Ibuki, and then actually Mahiru. Those seem to have good qualities and no really creepy bad qualities, and they were all really cute. But then my least favorite in this one is probably Hiyoko with her bad mouth and really bad manners. And then Kyokuya. Still didn't like him from the first one. My hatred for him in the first one kind of just carried over.
Huh? There weren't?
Yeah, that stepladder was completely clean. No footprints or bloodstains at all.
Did you notice such a small detail? How amazing! This is truly the talent of a chosen ultimate!
Which we still don't know what our ultimate is. What are you talking about? You were obviously leading us to this. That's why you brought up the suicide topic after all this time. Nagito, you're definitely someone I shouldn't underestimate.
But didn't you say you saw that video of Ibuki climbing the stepladder?
Yeah, Nagito's actually not an idiot, which makes him scarier. That's what I think.
Then I think there's no doubt that she really did climb it. Unless there was something funny about that video.
Yeah, we still think that the video was recorded on the second floor of the hospital.
I see. So there was some kind of trick arranged in that video,
But that's something only Hajime would know, since he's the only one who saw that video.
So, just as I thought, it comes down to that. The mystery surrounding this incident is contained in that video. And whether or not we can reach that hidden truth is all up to me. It's kind of always been up to us, right?
Hajime, I leave it in your hands.
As long as I leave this to you, I won't tell you to do your best, but oh well. You should get started already.
Yeah, ultimate waifu, Chiaki.
Yeah, I'll definitely try.
If there was some hidden clue in that video, I should have seen something strange as I watched it. I'm the only one who can clear that up. I'm the only one who actually saw that video. So I'm the only one who can do it. And I'll say it again, one of the not the first thing, but one of the weird things I noticed was, one, there's no blood on that stepladder. And it made it a point of giving us a truth bullet that there's blood on the stepladder in the music venue. And number two, I don't see any hair falling from the bag. I thought that little bit in front was some. Because the first time I saw this, I thought it was Chiaki because she has short hair. And then when we came and saw Ibuki hanging, some of her hair was hanging down. It might be a small detail that I'm thinking more of than it actually matters. Based on everything we know from the debates thus far, I should be able to figure out what's strange. I'm gonna say it's the latter, because there's no blood on it. And the other thing I thought I would observe would be like chest size, because I thought Akane could have done it, but she's pretty endowed, so I figured there'd be something there. It's the stepladder with no blood.
That's right, I remember now. There was definitely something strange about that video.
Can you explain it to us?
What's strange is that stepladder I mentioned earlier. It's true that the steps of that stepladder weren't dirty, but on one side, there was a bloodstain, right on the left side of the stepladder. However, that contradicts the video I saw at the hospital. There weren't any bloodstains on the stepladder in the video. It was completely clean.
But here's a question, where did that stepladder go? It wasn't still up in the conference room. Because when we were doing the investigation, Chiaki went there and I didn't see one of these. Somebody would have had to come move it. And the rope. Where'd all that stuff go? Cool. Pink, red. Appreciate that.
That is truly strange. If the video showed the moment of Ibuki's death, then Hiyoko should have already been dead by that point.
Even so, the fact is the stepladder had blood on it at the actual crime scene. But the stepladder in the video was completely bloodless.
And I'm still leaning on Mikon because she was the only one I know was in the hospital at this time. I think. Besides the two
There's no way
patients.
the video was recorded in advance. If that's the case, the only thing I can think of is...
It's possible those two stepladders were completely different.
Wait, are you saying there were 2 step ladders?
I mean, there's 2 stepladders and 2 bags. Monokuma told us of 2 bags.
But where would you find another stepladder? There was only 1 stepladder in the music venue.
Oh, and when it comes to spoilers, guys, I'm looking forward to getting affiliate and getting the emotes, and I'm going to have one of the emotes be spoiler. So if I see that in chat from one of my mods, they don't have to worry about deleting it. I just won't look at chat for a little bit. A little easier for them, I think.
Then one of the stepladders was somewhere other than the music venue.
And kind of fun.
What do you mean?
Because we're going to be playing other games that are blind, like Undertale, Divinity Original Sin 2, things like that. I want to have a spoiler emote.
You're suggesting that the stepladder in the video isn't the only thing that's different. Am I right?
Yeah, the hair. Right?
That's amazing, Chiaki. All that gaming has given you incredible deduction skills. Is it okay to say that?
Oh, well, Pink Red, you'll want to follow this channel, because that's going to be my next game. I've already decided that. I was debating between doing another one in this series or going to Undertale. I saw I already had it in my Steam game, so we're doing that next.
What are you two talking about?
Anyway, back to this. I can't have my head go back and forth. The stepladder isn't the only thing that's different, huh? Chiaki said that the stepladder was at a different place, but if that's the case, the thing that's different between that video and the actual scene of the crime is that thing, the place where the killer did something. What are you asking us to do, game? That thing. The rope? No, not the rope. Oh gosh, hangman's. That thing. Oh my goodness. 7 letters, 8 letters. Okay, display the question. What's the difference between the video I saw and the actual crime scene? The difference. It's not G. Is it N? It's not N. Very sure it's not I. Straight F. F. Okay, F. F what? F-I. I'm just getting lucky now. Oh, it is not N, so we'll get rid of the N's. F-I... It's not an F. I have no idea what this word is, so we're just gonna go through our life. Not an N, because N doesn't come after that. I just did O. I think I did M, too. Right? I did not. Filming? Okay. Gosh, I didn't know we were playing FPS today. Filming equipment? Is it really gonna make me spell equipment? Oh, lighting, maybe? L-I. Oh no, it's O. Filming location. I did not mean to hit that button. Okay. We're playing FPS, guys. Eh. Get off screen. Need another A? Oh, I need an I. There you are. I need an O. I did not mean to hit that button. Ball sack. Clearing until I see the eye again. Okay, we cleared the board. Left click. Where is my end? Dang it. Where's my end? There you are.
I got it!
Just how I play Overwatch. Spray and pray. Or heal.
Right. Besides the stepladder, the filming location must have been different too.
I was too focused on the hair being different.
What do you mean?
I mean, the video I saw was not filmed at the music venue. It was filmed somewhere else.
But the hospital monitor is supposed to display footage captured by the music venue camera, you know?
Then, there's a possibility that the killer also tampered with the surveillance camera unit.
In order to show us that they filmed the video at the music venue instead of somewhere else, what did the killer do to their surveillance camera unit? They chopped it up. Logic dive. We get to play a game in a game. Welcome to the randomness that is Danganronpa. Thank you, Japan. Jump. That was actually kind of close because I wasn't paying attention. Whee! Whee! And do we get a question yet? Okay, question. Which part of the surveillance camera unit did the killer tamper with? The camera, the monitor, or both? I'd say both. It would have had to have been both. Right? Oh, I don't think it was both. I fell off. I would assume then the camera. Yeah. Cool. Okay, I'd never missed one before, so I didn't know what the like, how they showed us that we got it wrong. I thought we had to wait till the end. But it looks like if you get it wrong at all, you fall off and you have to pick the right one. Cool. Had to slow down for that one. Speedrun strats. Fresh off SGDQ. Did the killer tamper with the camera at the music venue or at the hospital? Probably the hospital. Because I... Okay, not the hospital. Can't make it. It's the music venue. Wow, 2 in a row and I'm wrong. Dang. I hope we get to pick some answers out of, like, a few and we get some of our health back if we need it. We're doing great. We're doing great, chat. Ooh, whoa, the Twilight Zone, man. Whoa. Was it Sonic Riders or something that's like this? Like Snowboard 1080. What did the killer do with the camera from the music venue surveillance camera unit? They took it with them. Because you couldn't increase the signal. It was already like super increased. Right? Right. Cool. Is there another question? Or is that it? Oh gosh, epilepsy. Oh! You know, I'm with Pink Red. Whenever I want to solve life's mysteries, I always just go down a multicolored tunnel on a snowboard in space. Seems logical.
It's all coming together.
Of course. Avalanche.
That's it.
Avalanche was the name of the
Just
game, a
brought the
snowboarding
camera
game.
From the music venue. With it, they made me think it was a live feed from the venue when it was actually from somewhere else.
I'm pretty sure there was a snowboarding game called Avalanche.
Then only the monitor was left in the music venue?
The third question answer, what did they do to the surveillance camera unit from the music venue? And I said, took it with them. Or is it like, show up here? There you go. What did the killer do to that surveillance camera unit? Right? Yeah. Oh no, it doesn't actually show from here. But that was the third question.
Yes, at least when I first discovered Ibuki's body.
It was either they took it with them or they increased the range. And they had to take it with them because they couldn't increase the range, which is why it was recorded upstairs.
But when Hyoko's body appeared, the killer probably put the camera back too.
How's the sound, by the way? I've messed with it one more time.
That means you should have realized that from the start and made this easier on all of us.
I mean, I knew it, but we didn't.
He did discover the body. I doubt his attention was focused on the camera.
Well, that's true, but in order to hide that the camera was missing, the killer did one more thing to the remaining monitor.
Chopped it up. The thing the killer did to the remaining monitor was... I think he destroyed it.
I see!
Because it was sitting there in front of the stage.
The killer smashed the monitor to pieces, destroying it.
Yeah, it's
As
right
long
there.
as it was in pieces, you wouldn't be able to tell if the camera was actually there or not.
Yeah, you would. One's a monitor, one's a camera. Volume.
My attention was so focused on the body that even I couldn't have noticed something like that.
And the moment Hajime left the music venue, the killer put back the camera they took.
Oh. And then smashed that up.
They destroyed it and left
I
the
didn't
pieces
notice
as
that
well.
before. I just assumed it was the same pile when we came in the second time. Because I know there was something in front of the stage when we first came across the body. When Hyoko was still covered, but I didn't notice that. Good job, game.
It's easy to say it was filmed somewhere else, but the surveillance camera's connection wasn't that strong.
Despite Kazuichi's desperate repair efforts, it seems it could not transmit from the hospital to the motel.
To be fair, it's like 5-minute run. Because we ran from the hospital to the
The
motel.
fact that it was able to connect between the hospital and the music venue is amazing enough.
Yeah, give him some credit. Which means, even if was filmed in another place, we missed a word. Even if it was filmed in another place, as long as it was transmitting to the hospital, the range would be pretty limited. If that's the case, where was the video filmed to make it look like it was filmed at the music venue? The only possibility is that place inside that building. Oh gosh, another one of these? Okay, hospital, just hospital? No, this is conference room. Okay. We can do this. We know the word right off the bat. This is gonna be a while, so you need to chill. We don't need you again. I might actually just get rid of that. Okay. Give me an F! F! Give me another F! No, don't give me an F. Thanks, Matt. Dude, it's like like gray down here on my chin. By the way, if you guys are wondering why I'm actually doing a beard, it's because of that sand type. It's his fault. It's all his fault. Conference. Is it E again? Yeah. And... oh, cool. Steven Universe, I think, is a pretty cool show. I haven't watched it, though. Oh, yeah. This is the best possible thing they could have done. I mean, it just feels so intuitive. Darcio, appreciate that fantastic Spifftastic follow button. You've made my day that much better. Oh, I thought I picked up the F. An M for my kingdom. Okay, we did a lot better that time. Whew. Yeah. Sandtype's never actually seen me with a goatee or a beard, though I've had one before.
Conference room.
Yeah, hospital's conference room.
Huh? Conference room?
But the hospital and the music venue look completely different.
I mean, if Kara says it, Pink Red, she might be right.
That's exactly why the killer did something to make those two places resemble each other.
To make the conference room look like the music venue, the killer went ahead and did some work. I gotta make that clear, what that work was. Maybe someone with the curtain? Stepladder? Music venue curtain?
There's no way the
Let's listen to it
conference
first.
room and the music venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
Or did they make some kind of set?
They might have tampered with the camera.
I still can't believe he mixed up the filming locations.
Hold on, music, what is the... I don't think the curtain was there the first time we went to the music venue. So I think they made the music venue look like the conference room. But let's read what this says. Black curtain at the very back of the music stage venue. It is not wide enough to reach the sides of the stage. It looks like it was brought from the supermarket and not something originally here. We're gonna do that. When so-and-so says,
Hajime, you're pretty stupid.
oh, I want to counter... oh, I wanted... that one's not right. In order to make the hospital conference room resemble the music venue, what did the killer do? Should figure that out first.
There's no way the
We're shooting this at
conference room and the music
one
venue
at
look
something,
the
I think.
same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue?
No, it was the other one.
Or did the music venue look like the conference?
That must be it.
We're getting better, chat.
What the killer did was make the music venue, the crime scene, look like the conference room. They did that by using the black curtain hanging at the back of the stage.
From what I remember, there used to be a really flashy curtain. But after the incident,
Yeah, it was not black, and now it is black.
it somehow became a plain black curtain that didn't seem to be the right size.
That's right! It's so half-assed, just like Monami.
Oh, sick burn.
Oh yeah? Well, your face looks stupid.
You get him, Monami. Good job. Good comeback.
That curtain was hung so the music venue would look like a conference room? In actuality, even though the curtain in the conference room doesn't stand out, it is a black light-blocking curtain that's long enough to reach the floor.
I see. The conference room. Indeed, the floor of that room is the same color as the music venue stage.
Oh yeah. See, Monami does the burns back just like I do in real life. With gusto.
So the killer chose the conference room because they realized the floor match.
Matching floors, matching curtains. I guess it makes sense you'd mistake the two.
But that's not all. There should be something else the killer did to tamper with the evidence. Probably.
Something else the killer did to make the music venue look like the conference room. It's gotta be that. To make the music venue look like the conference room. The lighting? Or the rope? We already said the stepladder. It's either this or the rope. I'm gonna go with this first.
I can prove it
Okay,
with
cool.
this. You're referring to the candle in the music venue, right? In the video I saw, a candle was used for lighting. But if you think about it, it's pretty strange. The music venue has good lighting, so there's no reason to even use candlelight.
Yeah, that's all the great, like, stage lighting.
But wouldn't they have done it to make it feel creepier?
Or so we couldn't see any details.
That might have been another reason, but the main reason
Or
was
evidence.
probably to tamper with evidence. The lighting in the conference room and the music venue are so different. They couldn't be used during filming.
That's also a good point.
That's why the killer used a candle as film lighting instead.
Yeah, because if they did actual lighting, if they tried to imitate the lighting in the music venue in the conference room, they would fail horribly.
Which means... Are you saying the candle in the music venue wasn't actually used?
That's a good possibility.
That candle was likely placed there just to make me think it was the same candle that was used in the video.
Okay, I just had an epiphany. These are all high school students, and they've thought out a murder this thoroughly. Everyone here is pretty smart. And it's the dumb ones that either die or make it to the end. They'll never be the killer. Wow.
With candlelight, you can't see things in that much detail. Maybe they were going for that effect. With that cheap-ass camera, it won't capture much in a dark area.
As long as this all matches up, it should be no problem to say this is decided. The video I saw wasn't filmed at the music venue. It was actually filmed at the hospital conference room.
If I'd found proof that evidence in the conference room was altered, we would have reached an answer sooner. But it appears the killer already covered that up, so I didn't find anything when I went there.
You saw the video where someone replaced everything and everyone in Trigger Happy Havoc. Dude, that'd be fun. With Nagito? Oh, that'd be weird.
But there's no mistake. That's the only place within the connection range of the surveillance camera.
The motel would have been too far, and the interior design of the movie theater is too distinctive.
But this must be a surprising turn of events for Hajime.
Oh yeah, totally. He's like... Or we're like, yay.
Never suspected that the video you saw in the hospital was being filmed in the conference room.
But we did.
The incident isn't happening at the scene of a crime, it's occurring in the conference room.
I feel like I've heard Bayside Cops say that before. But isn't it the other way around?
If Ibuki's hanging video was filmed at the hospital's conference room,
She
then
was already
Ibuki
dead.
killed at the conference room too?
No.
No, that's not possible.
No. Well... Actually... Well, no.
Right after Hajime saw that video, he discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue.
I still say they were killed, like, way earlier. That video was filmed at the conference room, but Ibuki's body was at the music venue. Which means there was a fake somewhere. It was a fake Ibuki in the conference room. A fake Hyoko at the motel. A fake Ibuki at the music venue, and a fake Hyoko at the music venue.
I see!
There's really only one answer.
The person wearing the hint bag in that video wasn't Ibuki.
Makoto's PC. I have not.
It was the killer pretending to be Ibuki.
Yeah, this was the killer. They're going through a bunch of things I thought we already figured out.
The killer put on a hospital gown, wore a hint bag on their head, and was only pretending to be the victim.
By that time, the real Ibuki must have already been killed.
Yes.
The actual time of death must have been earlier. Probably around midnight or dawn to avoid witnesses.
Yes.
If they took Ibuki from the music venue to the hospital to kill her, there's no way it happened during the day.
Yeah, we were there. So that's what happened. Then no matter how quickly I ran, it was impossible for me to rescue Ibuki. At that moment, I was already in the killer's trap. And the one who set up that trap for me was...
But why did the killer go to the trouble of making a fake video just so Hajime could go to the crime scene?
The reason the killer made a fake video. There's only one possibility I can think of. And if I examine that possibility thoroughly, then naturally the killer's identity will reveal itself.
You fiend! Are you saying you already know who the killer is?
I actually have to say it's probably Mikan, somehow. She might be an actual psycho killer. She's too timid to be real. That's right, I should already know. Should have already known who the killer is. I wonder what happens if we get it wrong, because I'm still kind of iffy. We're gonna go with it.
You're the only one!
Oh, we got it right.
You're the killer, aren't you?
What are you talking about?
Like I said, aren't you the killer who murdered Ibuki and Hyoko?
Yeah.
Killer? Huh?
She also said something pretty weird earlier in the trial. It's like, oh, that's something I couldn't do since I'm so weak. Just out of the nowhere. Nobody asked her. She just volunteered that information. Suspicious.
Killer? What is this?
Hey, don't you think that's kinda impossible? A chick like her as the killer? She couldn't even kill a fly. In fact, the fly would probably kill her first.
She's right! A clumsy slowpoke like me killing someone? That's completely out of the question!
But we're the only ones. Thanks to that video, we're the only ones who have the advantage of an alibi.
An alibi? Was that the killer's goal?
Now that you mention it, you guys brought that up earlier. Only Hajime and Mikan have an alibi.
It's just a coincidence!
But you're the only one who could have filmed that video in the hospital conference room.
Yeah.
Is that also a coincidence?
Shouldn't you get some rest already? You should be exhausted from nursing without any sleep, right? Then if you insist, I'll use the on-call room upstairs. You must be mentally exhausted, so it's better if you relax in the lobby instead. And then she made us go to the lobby instead of help her up there. Makes sense.
At that time, you said you were going to the on-call room, but you actually went to the conference room. That's when you put on a hospital gown that you prepared in advance, put the bag on your head, and began filming. By doing that, you made up a video that showed Ibuki trying to hang herself at the music video. And showed that to me.
She's even cute when she's getting caught.
Furthermore, I saw that video at the hospital lobby. If someone wants to go to the conference room from outside, they have to pass through the lobby.
So it's impossible that someone who wasn't already in the hospital went to the conference room to film.
Not only that, the others in the hospital, Kane and I, were both delirious from the despair disease.
Oh yeah.
So that must mean...
Please, wait a second! What are you saying? I'm the killer? That's impossible! There's no way I could
You were more assertive with the despair disease.
It's not literally impossible. Can't you give a better defense than that?
Just shows she can't even do that.
Hey, you sure this chick is really the killer?
We're doing a Sherlock's Holmes kind of deduction thing. We're getting rid of all the things that don't work, and what you're left with, no matter how improbable, that's what happened.
Wrong! It's totally wrong! It's not what you think!
Just like Akane said, it is really hard to tie it all together. I mean, Mikon is the killer?
I agree. It is truly difficult to believe someone could be killed by such a slow-witted woman.
Oh, that's rude. She probably actually has the most education out of anybody in the courtroom right now, because she's a nurse.
That slow-witted remark is not necessary.
That's right.
It's fine. I've been like this for a long time. In a tournament for social punching bags, I'd easily win first place with my soft reputation. Even I can't deny that. How many times do I have to tell you? It's impossible for me to kill someone. I'm serious. Very serious.
Does she have hemophobia? I feel like that was mentioned. Was that somebody else in the first one?
What do you say, Hajime?
No, Toko. It was Toko in the first one. She saw blood and fainted.
Do you still believe this woman is the killer?
Do you hate me that much, Hajime?
Hey, Hajime!
I mean, if we have evidence, we need to just throw it at him. Everyone's ganging up on me. Tricks aside, logic aside, is she really capable of doing something like this? Could it be I'm the one making a mistake? No. In fact, it would be so much easier if I was wrong. If I have this much doubt about someone I've spent so much time with.
Can you hold on a minute?
Okay, crazy person, go for it. Eh?
Well, I know I'm being intrusive and all, and I mean, I have no place to say this. I missed all of the critical parts, and I doubt I have anything worth saying at an important time like this.
Okay.
What are you saying?
But still, there's definitely no way I can overlook the killer this time. I thought it was suspicious all along, from the very beginning. Investigating with a suspect in mind creates a different result than investigating with no leads.
That's very true. Like, super true.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Well, thanks to that, I was able to discover a truth that nobody else knows.
Was Mikon framed?
What? Are you serious?
Right now, Mikon's the only one that could have been. Unless, like, the killer is, like, again, 3 steps ahead of us.
I've been so focused on everybody else this trial. But I guess now's a good time to say it.
Oh yeah, where is Nekomaru? I know he's, like, excused.
You better not have kept quiet on purpose. This isn't a game, you know.
No, if he was the killer, he would have been well enough to be there, I think.
Actually, this is a game.
It's true.
Please don't say such controversial statements.
Well, what do you know, Nagito?
Well, it's nothing big, really. Only a small, decisive clue that points to the killer.
Dang! That's a huge deal!
A decisive clue? Does something like that really exist?
Yes.
Let's take a look, shall we? Regarding the rope Ibuki was dangling from.
I don't even know where that came from.
This rope was supplied by the supermarket, right? There weren't any ropes inside the music venue.
Right.
Again with the supermarket? That place is a hotspot for criminal goods.
It's kind of true.
They got it at the supermarket. That means it was brand new, right?
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
I want you to take a close look at this rope. And keep in mind that it's brand new. Near the middle of the rope It's frayed, as if it was rubbed strongly.
Near the middle.
But why is it like this? The loop Ibuki used to hang herself is on one end of the rope, and the part of the rope that hung from the baton lighting is on the other end.
Hey, you're taking too long. What's wrong with the rope being frayed?
Was Ibuki killed in her bed? So she used like it as like leverage? Maybe?
It means, well, from what I can infer, I think the rope was used like this.
It had to have been used as like a pulley or like some kind of fulcrum to like pull on it. Or maybe struggle, I don't know.
The killer
Oh.
wrapped the rope around Ibuki's neck, pulled both ends at full strength, and strangled her.
And that would fray it?
The center of the rope is frayed because that's the part they used to strangle Ibuki.
I guess it would fray against itself.
Hold on. I've been listening to you for a while, and it sounds like you knew about this rope clue all along. What exactly did you say to me during the investigation?
So this rope won't be much of a clue. Then I might as well search another place.
Not everyone cooperates at a class trial. Those who lie and conceal the truth will obviously be here too.
That's fair.
Just like this case's killer. I was just copying them a little bit.
More importantly, what was all that about the rope? The killer strangled Ibuki. And then?
And then, I finished speaking.
Man, Nagito gives us like these little clues and stops.
How is that a decisive clue?
Meaning she didn't hang herself.
Huh? You didn't notice it? I thought I made the decisive clue very clear.
Nagito's words contain a decisive clue? Is that really true? We're gonna listen first.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
No.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different.
Very
The
different.
scars they leave would look different too.
Yep.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this too.
They didn't say it.
It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame.
Okay. Ibuki's true cause of death was strangulation. That fact is the decisive proof that will lead to the killer. Is that true? Oh, I need to see what the bullets are again.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging.
It is rope.
She was strangled to
Let's make sure we understand what the rope says. Rope used for hanging. According to Mikan, there is no doubt that the cause of Ibuki's death was her hanging herself with this rope. Mikan lied. Yeah, we should figure out where we're gonna shoot this.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed
It
it
might
was
have been
from
that
a
last
hanging.
one that
Why
Chiaki
would
said.
that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
Oh, this it?
That must be it.
Because there was a lie. I hope nobody else dies, because
That's what
if
happened.
Mikan did it,
We've been falling for the killer's lie this whole time.
we don't have anybody to do autopsies. There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right? Yes, she had no other external injury, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself. I see. So Ibuki died from hanging herself.
You said Ibuki hanged herself, but that was a complete lie, wasn't it, Mikan?
That is... well...
You told us the wrong cause of death. You lied, didn't you?
You should have been able to tell the difference between hanging and strangling just by looking. You, Mikan, the ultimate nurse.
Please wait! First of all, I'm not a coroner, so I don't have the medical knowledge to identify injuries like that.
Okay, that's true.
That's why it's not my fault if I made a mistake.
You were right. And you have been a great help to us so far.
But she's the only one that could have been in the hospital, right?
But even a
To make that
medical
fake
student
thing.
can notice the difference between a hanging and strangulation.
I'm not taking her side or anything, but being clumsy and unskilled in this area could lead to a mistake.
He's totally right. I'm such a clumsy mess, and I got so careless.
Mikan nursed me till I got better. There's no way I'm gonna doubt her.
Oh, and she's got... Mikan really thought about this.
Don't you think her devotion to nursing is what helped her draw Ibuki to her death?
And again, we think Mikan got the despair disease, which made her more assertive. I think.
Huh?
Right?
And if not, her symptoms were still very serious and caused her to believe what anybody told her.
Yeah, Ibuki was totally, like, just out of it. The real show's outside. Oh yeah, we had some thunderstorms a little earlier. I was hoping it brought some rain, but I don't think it did.
It wouldn't surprise me if she willingly followed Mikan because she was nursing her.
Mm-hmm.
So Mikan volunteered to nurse us? Cause she was planning to do this all along?
That's a little... Aren't you like the thief who suspects everyone else of being thieves?
I'm not a criminal. Mikan is. I mean, she's a killer, you know.
Him saying that makes me think it's not Mikan. I don't trust Nagito that much.
You've got it all wrong. Please forgive me.
I'm sorry, but there's no way I can forgive you.
Well, Pink Red, where are you? I'm Central USA. In Tennessee.
I just can't forgive this crime at all.
I'm really curious why he can't forgive this.
Forgiveness or not, we still have not decided if Mikan is the killer.
I see. You guys are kind. Well, if that's the choice everyone makes, then the only thing I can do is back off, I guess.
Oh, well, you're another Canadian. Welcome. How was your Canada Day? Canadian in Day. That was yesterday. Kara had a bunch of fireworks around her.
But is that really okay? Is that everyone's hope?
No, it's not everyone's
You're
hope.
friggin' annoying! If you keep talking, I'm seriously gonna beat you up!
But I'm really not the killer. There's no way I'm capable of killing someone.
Did she have Ibuki kill Kyoko and then killed Ibuki? I could see that.
Is that really true?
Stop it already! That's enough!
I can't stop! I don't want to do this either. Of course I don't want to do this. But I need to do this.
You doubt your friends?
That's not it. I suspect them because I want to believe them.
What the hell does that mean?
I get it.
I don't think belief and doubt are necessarily opposites.
Huh?
I do doubt her, but I still want to believe her. Belief lies at the heart of that conflict. Because if there's no room for doubt, then there's no reason to believe, is there?
That's pretty good.
Don't say deep stuff. I don't really get it.
Oh, you had some fireworks through your living room window? That's cool.
If you want to believe in someone, you need to overcome doubt first. Belief without doubt is simply a lie.
That's a very true statement.
Fine. Do whatever you want. I won't stop you anymore.
Huh? Is that all you can say?
Yep. Here comes crazy Mikan. I knew it.
Ah, so in the end, you're all just a bunch of bullies, huh? Justifying your actions with fancy words. Making excuses for why it's not really your fault. Everyone always treats me like that. Always. It's all her fault. She's the one with the problem. I'm done with that! You hear me? I'm done!
Hey, Mikan.
It's not fair. It's not fair. 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 Why won't you forgive me? If you've done something wrong, you'd forgive yourself right away. What did I do? Why won't anybody forgive me?
Is acting like this your strategy now? Well, this is annoying. Plus, to be honest, I've run out of ideas. How can we get you to admit it? That's the issue.
If we don't have any clues, why don't we have her give us some? I'm the same as Hajime. I don't want to doubt any of my friends. But still, the truth is one of us murdered 2 of our friends. That's why we gotta stick with this until the very end, so we can finally break these chains of despair.
Yeah, we don't need another Celeste. Chiaki.
Hey, Mikan, can I ask you one last thing? If you're not the killer, then who fabricated that video Hajime watched?
Like I said, it obviously wasn't me.
The only other two people in the hospital were Nagito and Akane.
Can you prove it?
Prove it? Wait. Do you have any proof that I'm the one who fabricated that video? That's right! Show me your proof!
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Kara. But I like lightning. I like all the storm thing, but not having powered internet sucks.
Because you're just assuming the video was filmed at the conference room. Treating me like a killer based on an assumption. Just because I was at the hospital. That's totally crazy. I didn't do anything wrong. Why does everybody always hate me? Please, just forgive me already.
Is this broad really okay? She's emotionally unstable.
Yep.
I'm not the killer. I never filmed that video.
Yeah, that's true. Both Celeste and Terra 2 like completely changed how they look. And you know, there's this one character named Toko. She would change her entire demeanor when she sneezed.
It seems she finally started arguing for us. But the only one who can find the hole in her argument is you, Hajime. So, I'm going to leave this to you once again.
Could it be... was this Chiaki's goal all along? She's saying everyone's fate depends on me. The only person who saw that video.
Why do you get to decide I'm the killer? Where's your proof? Please, forgive me already!
I need to make up my mind. I'm the one who has to do it. I'm the one who's gonna finish this. Okay, argument. We're gonna watch Blood on Street, Rope Freezer Hanging, Motel Room, Scrap Thick Paper. What have we not actually used? Oh, her account. What is her account? Hold on. Right until the Monokuma announcement that morning, Mikan was with Hajime the whole time. Afterwards, she went to the hospital to check on everyone and realized that Ibuki had disappeared. When she rushed out of the hospital to search for Ibuki, she apparently met up with Yuhiko. Maybe that's not it. Let's listen to the whole thing first.
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Oh, do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight?
There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already!
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Don't flinch. Don't hesitate. Don't run away. I'm the only one who saw that video. Who else is gonna do it if I don't?
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of
Is
anybody
it
else
Rope?
other than you
Or her account?
who could have filmed that video.
Surveillance camera unit. What does it actually say for that? I'm trying to find a clue written in these things. Used for the music radio for communication purposes has been smashed to pieces and no longer works. I don't think that's it. AC was cranked up to 86. It was extremely hot inside the music video because of that. We haven't actually used that, which is weird. Let's look at this picture. Shows a person dressed in a hospital gown wearing a hemp bag on their head as they willingly climbed a stepladder toward the noose. There's so many, like, places to shoot something at. Let's listen to it one more time.
Oh, do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight?
There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already!
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Her mistake. In the video. Based on these bullets.
I'm not the killer!
It is not that.
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could.
What is the thick... I mean, I don't think it's the thick scrap of paper. What does that actually say? We already used this. We already used this. What else we got? Not yet, Oshawott. We still got 6 minutes.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight?
There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already!
I think it's
Hajime,
one of
pay
these.
close attention and listen well. You're the only one who
Read Mikan's account one more time. Was Mikan afterwards? She went to the hospital to check on everyone and realized Ibuki had disappeared. That doesn't actually help. I'm leaning towards rope. Again. I think.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you.
Or the soles of their
filmed that
shoes
video.
when you're talking about the hospital thing.
Do you have any proof?
We'll try that. This is my brain right now.
Is the hemp bag on her head the proof?
Wait.
Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious?
Let's try this
Or
on the
could it be
shoes.
the hospital slippers she had?
No. Okay. I wanted to try that and get it out of the way.
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof?
Is this on the thing she
You
did
could tell her
wrong?
body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight?
There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already!
Actually, am I to take...
Hajime,
Should
pay
I
close
take
attention
something and
listen
shoot
well.
it at something?
You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Can I take this? We haven't done that this entire trial, and I'm having trouble trying to figure out which bullet to use. Killer's mistake.
We can't think of anybody else other than you. Who could have filmed that video?
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
I don't feel like any of those are
Is
it.
that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown?
No. Wait. It didn't do this last time I shot at the shoe thing.
Damn it!
Let me think about it one more time.
We can't think of anybody else other than you. Who could have filmed that video?
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof?
I think I need to take something.
Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have
I'm gonna take
different
the
body types.
thing that's wrong
Is that
again.
really your proof?
Like the killer's mistake.
You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight?
There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already!
I want to, because you were kind of
Hajime,
cute.
Pay close attention and listen well.
You're like Fluttershy, who have a
You're
nurse
the only
degree.
one who can point out the killer's mistake.
No, give me the thing. Okay. I was on the right track.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you. Who could have filmed that video?
I'm gonna take this and
Do you
shoot it
have
at
any
things.
proof?
Like at the hemp bag thing.
Is the hemp bag on her head the proof?
Sure. No, it's not. Didn't you say there was a person wearing a hospital gown and a bag on their head in the video? I haven't made a mistake at all. Please forgive me already.
Damn it!
Hope we don't run out of time.
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Oh, do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof?
No.
Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious?
I didn't get to shoot the blood on the
Could it be
souls to
hospital
this.
slippers she had on?
Can I shoot this? No. Okay. Now it comes as something wrong. Last time I didn't do that.
Damn it!
I want to make just to get that eliminated out of the ideas.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Oh, do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof?
No.
Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious?
No.
Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
I don't think so.
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight?
There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already!
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're
Surveillance
the
camera?
only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Oh yeah, I can hold the control one if I want to get to it, but I want to make sure I can... I'm trying to remember all the ones that I can refute, because I want to take that bullet. It's not the hemp bag. I don't think it's the shoes. Was it the body type?
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
I mean, I could just go down the line and keep shooting this at the one until I get it right. If I don't run out of time.
Is the hemp bag on her head the proof?
We tried that.
Is the hospital gown she
That
was
seems like
wearing
it's
suspicious?
in the same...
Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
No.
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
I think it has to do with body
Is
types.
that really
That little
your
string of
proof?
refutes is like nothing.
You could tell her body type under the hospital gown?
No. Okay.
Damn it!
What's after that?
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Is the hemp
See, I don't
bag
feel
on
like
her
it's
head
any
the
of
proof?
these.
Is the hospital gown she was wearing
This is like rapid
suspicious?
fire, and they're all kind of
Or could it be the
explaining the same
hospital
thing.
slippers
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
she had on? Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown?
And it's not this one.
Just from that video? Just from that camera angle?
The camera angle?
Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type!
Did we say it was candlelight?
Please forgive me already!
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well.
I don't think we
You're
said
the
candlelight.
only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Give me this. Give me this. Okay. I'm gonna do it at candlelight. I don't remember saying anything about candlelight. And that was the angle, right? How did what was the way she died? I mean, it was the left side of the stairs, but did she go up? Okay, she went up that way. Let me try that.
I'm not the killer!
What's the one thing she shouldn't know?
We can't think of anybody
I think it's
else
the candle.
other than you.
Or the angle.
who
She
could
should
have
know
filmed
the
that
angle.
Video.
We did talk about the lighting. I think it's the angle.
Is the hemp bag on her head the proof?
Because we never told her what the angle was, right? We never told her the
Or could it be
candlelight either.
hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan.
Is that really? You
It's
could
one
tell
of
her
those
body
two.
type
We're gonna
under
try
the
those two.
hospital gown, just from that video. Just from that camera angle.
I'll shoot through that contradiction.
Yes!
Mikon, you've committed a major mistake.
Nailed it.
Mistake?
As I said before many times, I'm the only one who saw that video.
What's wrong with that?
But I never said anything about the camera angle. So how can you say anything about the camera angle as if you saw that video yourself?
The only reason Mikon knew the camera angle hides
This
you
feeling
didn't see him.
is why I don't want help unless I ask for it. Because, yes! Thinking.
is because you're the person who actually filmed that video. Is that right?
This is your just reward. The more desperately you argue, the deeper you dig yourself into a hole.
This makes me want to get all my Phoenix Wright games back on my Nintendo when I'm resting. For the rest, I don't fall asleep anyway.
You lied, didn't you?
Feeling of solving a mystery. Or a puzzle for a mystery.
Are you serious? Is it true, Mikon? Did you kill Hiyoko and Ibuki?
And now we have to put it all together, don't we?
Forgive me!
And we still have we're above half health, I think. I admire the voice actress being able to do that many different inflections of, huh?
I was wrong. No, that's not it at all.
That's not it?
Oh great, we're not done?
I mean, it's impossible. You know that hemp bag Ibuki was wearing when she died? Try remembering the tote bag instead. Ding! I totally remember now.
What the heck's wrong with her? She's getting weirder by the minute.
Yeah.
That tote bag, isn't it the same one that girl was wearing in the video?
No, because you got two when you bought that one.
How do you know so much about that video?
Yeah, we didn't say that.
Who cares about that?
I thought we had her.
More importantly, did you know that bag is a limited item that was sold at the movie theater? Hajime saw it too, didn't you? You remember the Usami decal on it, right? Whoopsie! Don't worry about it. I remember even if you don't. Ta-da! There's no mistake that tote bag is a limited item. So don't you think it's impossible?
No, because I need to find the exact truth bullet that's gonna knock you down a peg. Is this? Hold on. Yeah, Monokuma's account. A Monami tote bag that was sold at the movie theater. It's a limited item because only one person can buy it. Apparently you get another bag for free when you purchase it. Monokuma just ruined his fun.
Using one tote bag in both the conference room and the music venue at the same time?
I don't think he's gonna be happy about that.
It's blatantly obvious that that's impossible. Don't you think? That's why that video isn't fabricated, and I'm not the killer.
So you'll forgive me, right?
Taking your stubbornness this far. Such despair.
Then you're gonna forgive me? I won't stop until you forgive me!
Calm down. Long time no see. Well, not really. It's time for the third panic talk action. This is probably going to be my last job during a class trial. Please humor me while I taint your ears one last time. Starting from this PTA, the reload and ammo features will be added. Oh great. You will no longer be able to make do with just the left mouse button. Below the tempo marker in the lower left portion of the screen, the number of bullets are displayed. You can only shoot so many times. From this point on, you'll need one bullet to destroy one room. Oh, we can't lock onto a bunch and shoot at once. Oh, well, that's not too bad. When you're out of bullets, you won't be able to destroy their marks, no matter how much you mash the left mouse button. You'll be able to refresh your bullets by pressing the tab key to reload. That was in the first one. So just adding a reload thing. Just like locking on, press the tab key in time with a tempo marker. Yeah, okay, they're basically bringing back the reload function from the first one. Controls are the same as the left mouse button. Match the tempo marker either by pressing the tab key. The number of bullets refreshed is based on how well you kept the tempo. If you get the timing wrong when you press the tab key, bullets will not be refreshed, so please be careful. Also, your ammo will be completely refreshed. It will not run out during fever time. If your difficulty level is set to gentle, which we're not, you do not need to reload. I guess that was pretty useless explanation, even though it was the last one. That should be all the explanations for the class trials. The rest is up to you to overcome. You should be able to find it beyond this point. Well, what you and I both yearn for. True despair. Oh yeah, we totally want this. No, we want hope. GLHF.
I'll keep explaining it until you forgive me! That bag is a limited item! That's why that crime is impossible for anyone to pull off.
This chick, has she lost it for good?
Will you forgive me? You'll forgive me, right? Isn't that right? You're obviously gonna forgive me, right?
Yeah, I think Kyoko kind of pushed her over the edge because she just kept bashing into Mikan. So I bet Mikan was super happy to... Oh, look, Kyoko! You can die too. At this rate, we're not getting anywhere. I gotta do something and end this. I gotta do something so I can make her admit it. We're gonna play, DDR.
You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Why only me? Please, draw on me.
Wait,
Can you forgive me already?
why am I not reloading?
Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me. Do you understand?
Why am I not reloading?
Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want.
You know what?
Can you forgive
I'm doing
me
this.
already? I'll do anything you want. You're done for!
I'm hitting it with the beat.
Forgive me! Why only me? You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Why only me? Please, draw on me.
I had to hold it.
Can you forgive me already?
Got it.
Forgive me! There's only one bag. It's impossible to use it in two places
Theater
at the same
prize.
time.
No? Bonus theater prize? Theater. Bonus. I hate when I get to that part and I get it wrong. I gotta play that thing again? Bonus prize theater? Bonus theater prize. Theater. I said theater bonus prize, so.
This is my...
No, it's not the end because we're playing a
Never
game.
give up.
I'll keep explaining it until you...
This chick,
Will you forgive me? You'll forgive me, right?
I just made a correlation. I need to hold the left mouse button
Forgive me, right?
like I'm playing Hanzo. I let go to fire. At this rate, we're not getting anywhere. Gotta do something to end this. Again. Let's just do it. We got this. We got this, we got this, we got this.
You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Why only me? Please, draw on me. Can you forgive me already?
understand? Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. You're done for! Forgive me! Forgive me! Why only
We're almost out of time.
you still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want.
Okay.
There's only one bag. It's
Bonus
impossible to
theater
use them two places
prize.
at the same time.
Grrr.
Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Why only me? Please, draw on me. Can you forgive me already? There's only one bag. It's impossible to use it in two places at the same time.
What is the freaking phrase?
Still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. There's only one bag. It's impossible to use it in two places at the same time.
What am I doing wrong? I thought I did theater bonus prize.
There's only one bag.
Theater bonus prize.
Places at the same.
This is the end.
I thought I did that. Grrr.
Monokuma mentioned this earlier.
Thank you, Oshawott. Was doing so well, too. When you buy one bag, you get another one free. It's a common practice to bait customers with bonus prizes.
Whoever bought that bag should have received another one as a bonus prize. Which means it's not impossible to use that bag in two separate places. So please, just stop making desperate excuses.
Why? Why can't you forgive me? Why?
Oh, I did theater prize bonus twice. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, balls.
It seems her desperate struggle is finally coming to an end.
Shows how perfect I am.
Why does everybody always hate me? You should just forgive me already!
Nikon, it's already over. After I go over your crime from the beginning and show that you have no arguments left, please just admit it already. In the end, at least let me believe in you.
Now, I will say they made this a lot easier. Again, you leave what I saw on the monitor. And then we have these here. Okay, nothing on that one. What did the killer do after the broadcast? Okay, then we came here. The body was hidden before. This is so this one's a red herring because it's the same picture here. Yeah, Mikon says she's a broken record right now. Okay. Small clue that the killer left was this. Yep. Then she broke the camera, put it back to normal after destroying it. Okay, let's go back to the beginning. Start here. What he saw in the video. Yep, okay, we're good there. Ran over. What did the killer do after the broadcast? Again, this is a not real because it's this exact picture. Okay. Okay. We found the death. Killer went over there, did this, broke the cameras and stuff. How was the real locked room created? With some glue.
Here's everything that happened.
Oh,
in
that
this
was it?
case.
We didn't even go
This
all the way to the end.
Is the surveillance camera video that only I saw.
I guess there wasn't any other things there. Oh, yeah, it's true, Oshawott. I'd rather just say that over and over
That's
again.
why I'm going to start with that to unravel the knots of this crime. When I went to the hospital with Mikon this morning, I noticed a specific thing in the lobby. The incoming signal light on the surveillance monitor was blinking ahead of the scheduled time.
Yeah, I thought that was weird.
When I switched on the monitor, what appeared on screen was
I will say that means Mikon must have put her hair up.
a person wearing a hospital gown and a bag on their head about to hang themselves right at that moment.
Otherwise, it would have just been hanging out.
That surveillance camera unit was designed for two-way communication with the hospital and the music venue.
And we still never found the murder weapon that killed Hiyoko. Did we? No. We don't actually know what was used to kill.
That's why I thought the signal originated from the music venue, so I immediately headed over there.
Dash.
But that was the killer's trap. In truth, that video was recorded in a different place. The killer brought the music venue camera the night before and made their preparations in advance. And then, they filmed that video in the hospital conference room. By doing so, they tried to make me think the incident was happening in real time, when in fact, the crime had already been committed by that point. The person in the footage wearing the bag was actually the killer acting as a fake. I didn't know that, so I went to the music venue and found the hanged body wearing a bag on its head. Seeing the body before me, I panicked and rushed out of there to get the rest of you guys. But that was also part of the killer's trap. After cleaning the conference room, the killer was likely watching the music venue from outside. And, as if they were switching places with me, they went inside the music venue and began working on their last trick. First, the killer peeled off the wallpaper covering one of the stage pillars, revealing Hiyoko's body. When I first arrived and saw the hanged body, I didn't notice anything strange about that pillar. I didn't expect it to be slightly larger from the wallpaper, or have Hiyoko's body hidden inside. Next, the killer destroyed the surveillance camera that was used in the conference room. After destroying it, they mixed it with what was left of the surveillance monitor found at the crime scene. The surveillance camera the killer used was originally brought from the music video, but when they brought it, they made sure to destroy its monitor beforehand. They wanted to hide the fact that the camera wasn't at the crime scene. In the end, the killer transformed the crime scene into a closed room. They broke one of the drumsticks from the storage room and placed it near the music venue's entrance. However, they did this to mislead us into believing that the music venue was locked from the inside.
I'm going to go ahead and tell you that she did not break it like that. She had to use something, because drumsticks are no joke. Had to step on it or something.
In actuality, the reason the music venue became a closed room was because of the glue. The killer sealed the door with glue and intentionally created a closed room that could be forced open. With that, the killer finished tampering with the crime scene and met up with Fuyuhiko and me. They helped us force open the music venue door, despite the fact that they personally sealed it.
Do you see Fuyuhiko? Like, he's just, like, that's how a Yakuza breaks down a door. Kick. Look at that.
And they made us discover not just Ibuki's body, but Hiyoko's suddenly present body as well. At the time, they pretended to be surprised, but inside, they were probably relieved that their plan worked out. Isn't that right, Mikon? This crime was orchestrated by you, wasn't it?
Crazy nurse chick.
Whoa! Now she's laughing?
It's been such a long time. This feeling, I know it well. Like the floor is collapsing, like the sky is falling down upon you. This feeling of despair!
Oh my gosh, really?
Mikon, What has happened to you?
Well, I guess she's been getting despair like her entire
Whoa
life.
there! Before that, a moment of your time.
We didn't even use all the clues. Did we? No. We did not. They put red herrings in there. How rude. Oh. Unfortunate. Yeah, I think we got another B as well somewhere. Round 10 and oh, that last one was horrible. Ugh.
It seems your arguments have reached a conclusion, so let's proceed to our regularly scheduled voting time. Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote.
Roger that.
Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Let's go!
And I think we got all the things. Solve the case. Woo. Well, it was one of the two people I thought at the beginning, because I thought it would have been Kazuichi, because he didn't know where the heck he was at the very beginning, and Mikan, because I thought it was really weird. So, alright. Good done us. Guess the execution? I was surprised by Teru Teru's. I thought he was going to get blown up. That was pretty good. They made me think the rockets from the ship, the helicopter, was going to blow him up, and it was just like making him get ready to be deep fried. You know, I wonder if he's going to like operate on her and start taking out all of her pieces. Or like, run over with an ambulance.
Correct.
Was I correct? You got it right once again. That's like 3 in a row. That's right. The true identity of the horrifying blackened who killed 2 girls was Mikan Sumiki.
Damn it.
You gotta be kidding me. Are you saying Mikan, the one who nursed us back to health, was the one who killed them?
I won't forgive you.
Don't joke around with me, Mikan. Did you lie to us all along? Were you planning to kill them from the start while you nursed them?
Hey!
Don't just laugh, say something. This is going nowhere.
What's going on?
I'm glad Mikan wasn't on our top 3 waifus.
Hey.
This is nothing like Peko. She's actually gone mental.
That's obvious.
There's nothing we can do. She's no longer the same person. She's no longer the Mikan Sumiki we knew. Huh?
Hey.
Based on my predictions, she might have caught it too. She probably had a despair disease, which was the motive for this case. Called it.
What?
Mikan too, you say?
I
know because I was looking at Mikan for so long. She was the one taking care of me, after all. My consciousness kept drifting, but even so, when I did catch a glimpse of her, her expression was full of despair. A despair so devoid of hope that not even a single fragment of it remained. Hold on. Did you say Mikan also had the despair disease? And that means she was...
What?
Hajime, has something crossed your mind? Yeah, she was doing that. Body's heavy. Not just heavy, it's somewhat soft and really hot. That's right. Mikan felt really hot at the time. Oh, that was the hint. Now I think about it, that must have been her fever. A high fever, just like what Ibuki and Akane had.
It cannot be.
And because of that disease, Mikan was...
Perhaps?
The symptoms that she surely felt must have been deserving of the name despair disease, losing all hope and harboring despair for all hope. Because of the despair disease, she was likely overcome with despair.
See?
That's the reason why she can still laugh in such a hopeless situation. Does she still have a fever? Does she still have a fever right now?
Jeez.
Which means the Mikan standing before us is no longer the ultimate nurse. She's a completely different person now that she's infected by the despair disease.
Isn't that right?
She's a human who deserves to be called the ultimate despair. Ultimate despair. Yeah, she's turning into the bad lady from the first one. I know her name. I'm trying not to say too many spoilers in case people watch this one first and then go back. I've already spoiled the first one horribly. That's the reason why I cannot forgive this. I mean, killing someone for the sake of despair instead of for the sake of hope?
Impossible.
There's no way I can forgive that.
Oh?
For the sake of despair? That's completely wrong.
Huh?
Wrong? What's wrong?
What I did was for the sake of my beloved.
Huh?
Yeah, huh?
Huh?
I like his huh the best. If only they were still alive, they'd be so happy. I know. Did she kill him?
My beloved was the only one. That's right. The only one who never hated me.
I never hated her.
They forgave my existence. They forgave me and accepted me. They gave me value. They loved me. I loved them with all my heart, and they returned it in full. This is my reciprocation.
I understand that I've done something unforgivable, but you know, to transcend all that is truly
It's love.
what love is all about.
Hey.
I don't understand what you're saying. You don't understand? Is it because you don't have anyone to love? Is it because you're also someone who isn't accepted by anyone? What a pity. I feel sorry for you.
Well,
Even if I say this, I'm sure nobody here would understand, but love is a wonderful thing. This feeling of freedom where you no longer care about anything. My beloved and I are the only ones within that thin veil. I'm just looking out through it. That's why, as long as I'm on the inside, no matter how much they tease me, splash me with water, kick me, it's like nothing matters. I could just die. That's how little it matters. Who cares about hope or despair? It's love, only love.
could it be?
Nagito, is this really the despair disease you were talking about?
This is...
It seems that I was wrong. Not only was she affected by despair. You were half right. It's right to say that this is all thanks to that disease, because thanks to that disease, I was able to remember my beloved. Remember? Apparently that's what my symptom was. What a wonderful symptom. Which means you had the remembering disease? But if this means she remembered something and ended up like this...
Such despair.
Are you saying you were like this from the start? Were you like this before you came to this island? Don't get so angry. First of all, the reason I became like this wasn't my fault. It was all your fault, you know? Because it's not like I'm entirely responsible for turning out like this. I'm the person I am today because of many human relationships. So it's everybody's fault that I turned out like this, you see? Even so, the current me was most strongly influenced by my beloved's existence. And it was also my beloved who created the me that everyone can't forgive. But my beloved still forgives me and still accepts me. That is the key difference between all of you and my beloved.
Don't fuck with me!
Like I said, who the heck are you talking about? She crazy. Are you saying this is Mikan? She's the real Mikan? Mikan, please answer me. Did you really remember? You ended up like this, all because you remembered? There's no way I can believe that. There's no way the person you are right now is the real Mikan. Oh, you still doubt me? Then, to prove I remember, I'll tell you all something nice. It's about that World Ender organization that you all were worrying about.
You serious?
You know? Not no, I just remembered, that's all. I knew about it all along. How that horrifying organization known as World Ender is also the organization known as the Future Foundation. Future Foundation. Future? Really? That's right. That symbol on the ancient ruins door. It was the Japanese word for future.
Hey,
Just what is the Future Foundation? What are they planning? As the name suggests, that organization is the World Ender. The Future Foundation is trying to end our world. To put it simply, they're trying to claim the world for themselves.
This is bad.
What the heck? This isn't a comic book, you know. As part of their plan to end the world, the Future Foundation brought us to this island. Isn't that right, mon ami? I knew it. Mon ami, Monokuma, they're both members of that crazy organization, aren't they? Mon ami and I aren't members.
I am Monokuma!
My existence is entirely my own.
hey,
Don't laugh. Hey, Mikan, if you really do remember, then you already know, right? You know the true identity of the traitor hiding among us? Of course I know that! Let's see, the Future Foundation's lackey that's hiding among you all is... Oh well, no one really cares about that, don't you think?
of course not.
Oh, yeah, heck no. You'll find out eventually, so there's no need to be impatient. Probably, when that countdown ends. Yeah, there's a countdown bomb in the middle of the island. You even know about that.
Oh?
I don't know anything. I have a feeling that's what it is, but who cares about that, you know? I'm drowning in so much love. From the bottom of my heart, I don't care about anyone or anything.
That is...
Is this really you? I won't believe it. There's no way I can believe. You were like this all along. Because if that's true, then who's the person we've been spending time with up until now? The past? Past? That person, she didn't exist in the beginning. She's just my past self who lost her school memories. You guys are considering that thing a friend?
Oh?
That doesn't make me happy at all. It just fills me with despair. You guys accepted my past self, not my present self. But that's...
Well...
Well, that applies to you all as well. Memories of people, memories of events. Whatever memory is, losing memories are...
Do you understand?
like losing your personal identity. Memory is the most important component in building a person, don't you think? Losing our memories makes us shadows of the past, don't you think?
Hey,
I don't know what you're trying to say, but in the end, it always leads back to that story. That story about our stolen school lives.
hey, hey!
So it was true all along. Our memories were taken away.
Damn it!
If that's true, we wouldn't be suffering this much. Well, why don't you just take your sweet time and remember at your own pace?
Oh?
Oh, Monokuma, is it alright for you to start now?
Yes, indeed.
Punishment time? Why? Mikan, why does it all have to end like this? This is too pointless. It's too much.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For the ultimate nurse, Mikan Sumiki.
So it's over. It's really... Now I can go to my beloved, who always forgives me.
Is she in love with despair or something?
I can finally see them.
Or who is them?
Please forgive me, the one who's going to die with the hope of finally seeing you.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
And I'll get out of the way. That's a pretty big needle. What? What? Oh yeah, in Japan, yes, that's one of the in Japan it is illegal and frowned upon for same-sex marriages. So, it could be a girl somewhere. Pekko's was pretty like BA. It's finished. Is it really finished? The killer who killed Ibuki and Hyoko was Mikan, and she's been executed by being shot into space on a hand rocket ship in a fist. That was really weird. She apparently committed a crime because she was afflicted by the despair disease. So what? What's finished? Nobody wanted it to end this way.
Let me ask.
Who was that Mikan from earlier? Was that her true form? Or is that itself a symptom of the despair disease?
Damn it.
It doesn't matter either way. If she ended up like that from remembering, then all along Mikan was never worth being a symbol of hope.
But
Even if her words were influenced by the despair disease, if the disease turned her into that, if she lost herself to a simple disease, she was definitely unworthy of being a symbol of hope.
isn't that right?
So let's just move on. Let's take all this despair and change it into hope.
Please wait.
That's impossible. I mean, I thought we were friends this whole time, but even so. Like a house of cards collapsing in an instant. In the end, our friend we thought we knew ended up showing us a completely different side of herself. Then she vanished from our sight, leaving behind only her malice toward us. And now, there's no way we can just move on or try to have a clear-cut attitude about these feelings. That's clearly impossible.
Damn it!
It would have been so much easier if she was just the traitor, too.
Wrong.
Too bad, that's not the case. Mikan was not the traitor.
Come on.
The traitor is still alive. As proof, see how fine Manami looks right now? I'm not fine at all. That was a weird line. But if the traitor died, you wouldn't be this calm, right? I mean, you're both pawns of the Future Foundation. So you guys are like two hearts beating as one, right? Okay, now I'm confused.
You fiend.
What does that make you, fiend? You did say that you're different from Manami.
Phew!
Who cares about who I am? More important, I'm tired. The drama just kept going and going. I didn't have time to eat my black bean right eye during the break. Your right eye is made out of black beans?
Hey!
Wait, now's not the time to focus on that. What are you trying to say?
Hey,
You know, isn't it said that life has its ups and downs? It's fun because downs come after ups. But if life was full of downs, wouldn't it get boring? So in order to help you guys feel better, I've prepared a special event. Special event. Head over to the First Islands beach. An old friend will be waiting there. Oh man. I agree that was probably one of the weirdest executions we've seen. I'm even remembering the first ones. That's on par with getting in like a little space shuttle, then shot into space, and then coming down and being skeleton bones. Just kind of like... Really? Oh, so Kara's calling that she thinks Chiaki's the traitor. friend.
Huh?
Nekomaru. Yeah, I think Nekomaru's ready. Is it? Is it? Nekomaru is safe after all? Safe? How should I say this? I knew it. I knew that crazy guy would come back to us in one piece. Awesome! We're starting to see the light of hope! Light of hope. I am happy Nekomaru is returning to us, but I...
So just as I thought.
3 of our friends just died, so I honestly cannot be happy. Miss Sonia. However, even so, I'm still happy. If Nekomaru is safe, I am truly happy.
Fine.
If you are happy, you should honestly greet him with open arms. Perhaps those who have been taken from us would do the same if they still lived. Hey, Supreme Overlord of Who Gives a Bomb. That line doesn't suit you at all.
Silence.
I shall crush you into dust. Ibuki, Hyoko, Mikan, can you hear us? If you are unhappy, I apologize. However, please forgive me for right now. I want to warmly welcome Nekomaru when he returns to us. You don't have to worry, Sonia. I'm sure your feelings are reaching them.
Right?
So let's all go greet Nekomaru. Let's make it grand, even for those who have died. Oh, of course you wouldn't expect who the traitor is, Kara. It's Danganronpa. The first traitor in the first game was like, wait, what? Really? So I wouldn't expect anything less from this game. What the heck? Do I still have the after effects of that disease? I don't get this at all. Akane.
All right.
Let's go! Yeah, you're right. Nekomaru's coming back. When we heard that, we were unable to contain our excitement as we jumped into the elevator.
Uh-oh.
Man, they just ran out without listening to what I had to say.
Unbelievable.
Jeez, they're so impatient. Didn't they learn to stick around until others have finished talking? What does that mean?
Hey!
You're plotting something again, aren't you?
No way!
I'm not plotting anything. I was just trying to properly explain everything to them. Including Nekomaru's body. His body? It's their fault for not sticking around until I finish talking. So if something happens because of that, I bear no responsibility. What did you do to Nekomaru?
What's this?
What did I do? I just saved him, that's all. I mean, if I didn't do that, there's no way I could have saved someone who was that close to death. It's the salmon. The bacon-wrapped salmon I gave to everyone in chat. If you ate it, you're the traitor.